good, beautiful afternoon, everyone. It is Sunday, March 12th, 2023. We are coming to you today from Bradenton / Hunsader Farms, KOA. We just have tonight, sweetheart. We got a one-room cabin. And especially since the last tour we tried to do about a month ago, it was so windy and we didn't really do a good tour. Teddy and I thought we would show you around again. This time, though, we just have a one-room cabin. Just Teddy and I tonight. Mark had a lot of work. So we thought, well, Dad's busy working. We're going to go have some fun. So you guys know what to do. Grab yourselves a tasty treat and a beverage of your choice and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vlog at all times. Let's go show them around, huh? Welcome to Florida is Forever Home. My husband Mark and I are Maine natives that first moved to Florida in 2012. We first moved to the Orlando area, like many do, to pursue the magic, to live around and work at Walt Disney World, as well as the other communities. As with many, as time goes on, you start to experience so much more of real Florida. After a couple of years of working for Walt Disney World, Mark decided to start working for the National Park Service, which took us all around the country. We'd come back to Florida on the off season, and eventually it has landed us here at our current home base, Everglades National Park. So whether you just love to travel here to Florida, or whether you are considering making Florida your home, or whether Florida is already your home, follow us to see what there is to do all around this beautiful state they call the Sunshine State. What's next? So from the outside of the cabin, it looks kind of the same as the two-room cabin. We have the nice porch swing Teddy was swinging in. I'm sitting on the little bench that I'll kind of swing around and show you. It's right there. Look at the door open. There is a nice screen door, Teddy is telling you, and I will warn Teddy again, please don't slam it. The picnic area is not quite as nice as the two-bedroom cabins. When you saw us in the two-bedroom cabin, there's like a nice, like, pavered patio, but still nice picnic table and a nice fire pit, and we will be trying that fire pit out tonight, huh, Teddy? Yeah, we're right next to one of the little silos. I actually should have thought to try to have stayed in that, but I don't know if it was available. I never think of it because it's only for two bodies, two individuals, two humans. So with Mark with us, I never think of it. But boy, that'd be a fun stay sometime if Teddy and I are coming up all by ourselves. Usually with the one-room cabins, you're on the fence line. And I was really sad tonight that we're not on the fence line. But we were like last ones to grab one. It's kind of first come, first serve. So we got one on the other side, but that's okay. I told Teddy we're still gonna have fun. Do you want to go inside now? We are in cabin 35, if you are curious with what one. The one-room cabins have just one room, and it has one big bed and one set of bunks, whereas the two-room cabin has a second room. So you have the one big bed in the front room of the bigger cabins, and then two sets of bunks in the back room. And of course, then they do have the more deluxe cabins here as well. Hold on. I'll help you pull them down, honey. Hold on. When you first walk in, you can tell they've been in here cleaning and stuff, so you have to pull the mattresses down on the bunks. Mattresses are pulled down, and it is just the one room, but it's still really, really nice. And especially for just Teddy and I tonight, this is perfect. And even if Mark was with us, this would be fine. It's just usually these are so nice to be able to spread out in when you have the two room. But for, like I said, just Teddy and I, this one room is absolutely fine. You gonna climb up to the top bunk? Or are you gonna do bed? Oh, you found the mirror. That's what we were looking at. Sticking our tongue out at ourselves in the mirror. Yeah? Hi, okay. Are you gonna kind of flop back and do bed science? Teddy's bed test. We need to come up with our own kind of unique name. He got the bed science term from Quincy from All Ears. There, bed science. Old women bed science. Okay, are you gonna climb up this ladder for me? Show how good you can climb those ladders now. Oh, you're gonna take your shoes off? It does help you get better grip, huh? While he's doing that, I will show you the other amenities in here. There is a mini fridge. So that's good, like especially if you have a baby and you have formula, or if you have other medical needs or just want to keep some drinks cold. Always nice for that. And look at you. No, just do it from your knees, honey. Don't do a big plop. That wouldn't be safe. There you go. That's good bed science. That's good bed science. There is air conditioning. How do you ask? Yeah. Can you get it open, honey? I think try the other side, sweetie. There you go. There you go. Teddy always likes to check mini fridges. Make sure they're empty. So as you can see, there's also a front window, and I recommend, there is a lot of sun here during the day, so keep your blinds down, and it helps with the air conditioning. And then if you want to crack the blinds open early morning or at night or something, or if it's really nice out, these windows do open too. Okay, one last time and go gentle, okay? Plop. Thank you. There's a little table there. They do ask that you do not cook in these cabins and stuff. Do all your cooking outside. And there's a broom so you can sweep. A few little nice coat hangers. And that's basically it for the inside. Here are the cabin rules right here. There's only certain cabins they allow pets in. There's no cooking inside the cabin. Don't remove stuff. That's obvious. Sweep out the cabin before you check out. Take your trash out before you check out. And they show you where the dumpsters are when you check in, that you can take your trash to. And, don't hang towels out on the deck. And if the key is lost, there's a $25 fee. Return the key to the office, and checkout is at 11. All right, would you like your strawberries? We did acquire strawberries this time. They're not from here. The ones that you buy up at the farm stand, I know they're from Plant City, but boy, do they look good, huh, Teddy? Okay, Teddy wanted to show you there's two different types of bathrooms here. Some have the showers in the stall as well as the toilet and the sink, and some are just toilets. So we'll try to show you an example with a shower too, but they're all individual stalls, which is one of the things I love about here. After potty break, his first request. Although I don't think they don't keep the equipment in here, but he's still got to go take a look at the game room. So we'll go, wait, honey, I'll help you. So the game room is open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. You also have some stuff out here, and I'll show you that in a minute. But let's go inside. Yeah, you can go up steps, honey, but I don't think there's a lot here to use right now. You can use your imagination, I guess, and I'll tell you guys the secret that Mark and I know. You can go to the office, but we don't always bother to do that. We just let him look around. Oh, he's found like some kind of dowel. You did. You found something to do, huh? I don't think there's anything up there. No different than a month ago when we were here, sweetie. I do like coming in here. They're like, I love looking at this thing. My grandmother Robbins had one of these in her house. And when I was a little girl, I was just enamored. It was like this old game. I always used to be enamored and right in love with looking at it. I told him go ahead up and take a look. I don't think there's really anything up there either. But he's happy. Take a peek. So I'm happy if he's happy, but yeah, you can. If you were more serious about it, you can go up to the office, but at Teddy's level, he's not usually very serious, so it's not usually worth going all the way up to the office for. But there's some other fun stuff. Oh, I used to play darts a lot in my younger years, in my previous college years, not these college years. Ooh, I love this old looking board too. Did you find anything? No, I'm sorry, Bob. Maybe some other time, huh? You want to go take a look outside and show everybody where the other games are? Basic rules of foosball. That's nice. Do you want to show everybody the horseshoe pits and stuff? You can go out the back door, I think. He's looking. He's looking. I don't think there's anything, honey. You want to go? You can try to play just for a couple minutes and then we'll move on along. Oh, look at this other one too, this Chinese. This is stuff. If I ever had a home, I would love to have like retro signs and game boards like that. That's adorable. Oh, he sees cornhole. I don't know if they have, someday we gotta buy our own cornhole set and stuff too, then we'd have them. So they have, this is out behind the game room. We came out the back door. They do have the horseshoes in the pit, Teddy. If you want to try to throw a horseshoe, honey. Windy out here. That's the one thing though, it's hard to film and it's not as windy as the last time we were here obviously, but one thing about here is even on a bright sunny day like this, there's some nice breezes that flow across here. There's some horseshoes here, babe. Right here, babe. Horseshoes. So they have like a nice like group fire pit area out here, and a lot of the critters, because it is middle of the afternoon, they've kind of all hunkered down. There's some of the emus and stuff over there. But in the morning or later, maybe they'll all be making some rounds and we can show you a bit more. I keep forgetting to take pictures as I kind of film around too. It is beautiful. We love it here so much. There's another horseshoe pit right there. And then there's this one. Want me to show you how to throw? Yeah? Do you know how? Did Daddy show you last time you were here? He's trying. So cute. Oh, good try, honey. Good try. Yep, get it right on the ring. There you go. You're doing better. There. Just like when he plays mini golf. Just get it close and put it on. He has fun. That's what matters. I'm so happy to be here. Same thing, even just for one night. Here's the little train track, and sometimes I think on weekends, like Saturdays or something, they run the train around for an extra cost. There's a lot of stuff here that like a lot of people come just to visit the farm and do a lot of this stuff without actually staying at the KOA. Teddy and I are walking over to one of the playgrounds, which is nice because it was so windy and blowing dust when we were here a month ago. We couldn't at all really come over this way and we were limited on time, but this is new. I've never seen this, and I guess sometimes they actually sell donuts and like coffee out of it. It doesn't have permanent hours until they can find adequate staffing, but oh my gosh, when this is open, what a cute, adorable thing. All right, I gotta go make sure Teddy's not getting in trouble over at the playground, but how adorable. Nice breeze over here, like I said, makes it kind of hard for filming, but here's one of the playground areas. Teddy's having lots of fun. You're gonna use steps, honey? Okay. And then there's a huge like sandbox too here. Look at you go up. Now, I wasn't over here too much last year because the same thing, the visits we had here last year, I was actually doing a lot of homework. And Mark came over here a lot with Teddy, but I'll have to look back of pictures and stuff. I almost think this is different and newer equipment than a year ago. It's really nice though, really. Look at you way up. Really? You could kind of come down that ladder right there, yeah, and then come across the bridge. Really nice stuff. They have a nice pavilion here. Yeah, you're doing great, Teddy. A little fishing dock, not very much water in it today. Teddy wanted to come up and cross the bridge, so we're doing that. No, there's not. Still nice to come up and cross the bridge though, really cool. They even have like a volleyball net. There's a soccer field out there. Yeah. So now, you want to be on video? Now we're going to have your juicy red strawberries, huh? Oh, watch out. Yeah, that's kind of tippy. That's kind of tippy. You can stay sitting in the swing. I'll pass them to you. Trying to get my silverware kit so I can cut the greens off. Teddy liked the cactus water I was drinking at the eco tent the other night so much that today he said, we need some for this camping trip. So we're gonna share some prickly pear cactus water too while we have our strawberries. We have enjoyed probably about maybe half of the little bucket of strawberries. We're gonna save the rest for breakfast, right, Boo?
I'll be going big and small.
You're gonna grow big and small. He would probably eat all of them if I let him, but they were $8 for the container because they're good strawberries. They're good strawberries. They're not, you know, Walmart strawberries. So when they're good stuff like that and you pay good money for them, it's good to stretch it out. So we have switched to some veggie straws, and we're kind of connoisseurs of collectors' souvenir popcorn buckets. We have them from theme parks all over the US. So Teddy has one of the old Disney World ones. I dumped a whole bunch of the veggie straws in because it works out great, because then when he's done, you can top it off and it keeps them fresh. And we are just enjoying this. We do a lot of this here at Hunsader Farms, KOA, especially when the breeze is a nice delicate breeze, sitting on the porch like this in the porch swing, just enjoying the grackles, the other birds, watching, you know, kids go by on their bikes, people walking their dogs. It is such a family-friendly campground. And Teddy's gonna enjoy some veggie straws. We've been enjoying our cactus water. I might get out some pepperonis to munch on. And we're just gonna enjoy before we try to do the campfire. Now the snack hound has moved on to pepperonis and hard-boiled eggs. Still just enjoying the grackles, everything. I'll show you. We have our bucket of toys too. Pepperonis and some eggies. Now someone has wanted his shark chair for the buffet. We're playing football. He didn't wait for me to get it. He tried for badminton. A little windy for badminton, a little windy for frisbee. So we're trying. And of course I can't catch and film at the same time, but I wanted to show. Here you go, babe. Oh, good try. And I cannot catch. But anyway, we're having fun. Especially with a toddler. Start the campfire early because he'll get tired soon when it starts getting dark. So I have it starting, getting it going a little bit, and then I'm going to bring out marshmallows. We'll have a couple of marshmallows. Sticks. I get these ones that telescope because they pack up easy. And Teddy has special marshmallows that he would like to show everyone. Oh, the other pertinent thing when you're doing marshmallows, have some wipes handy. Really comes in handy. Okay, what do you have that you chose for marshmallows today?
Special ones.
Special ones, birthday cake ones with sprinkles. Now, folks, I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never roasted stuffed marshmallows, but he wanted to try them. So we are going to try them. They do have campfires at Disney hotels. Teddy and I were just reminiscing that it was just a little over a year ago, actually, that Teddy roasted his first marshmallow over a campfire ever right here at Hunsader Farms. He was remembering that. He goes, this is where I did it before. So, look, Teddy, see you in the camera? Yeah? Take a picture?
It's too hot.
That's too hot. Okay. I know the smoke keeps changing, but here we go. He's gonna sit in his shark chair, and you know what, to be honest, folks, I would much rather have my kid more fearful than more brave. I've been teaching him a lot of fire safety, and I'd rather have him kind of want to hold back. So here we go. Sprinkle birthday marshmallows. I'm gonna have to put the phone down, I think, to try to get it here. So I am notorious for just setting my marshmallows on fire and then eating them, but I'm trying to do this with a little bit of more effort, I guess, just to see. So we're gonna try this one here. We'll see. He's got black all over his hands. He's eating a marshmallow. He is camping. He is camping. Okay, so I kind of did more of a torch on mine. We'll see how it goes. It's supposed to be like a big chunk of cake in the middle. Have you gotten to the cake yet, Teddy? chewing too, so don't mind my talking and chewing at the same time. But there is actual cake in the marshmallows. They are super cool. I mean, I wouldn't get these fancy ones all the time, but this is fun. We're trying to take selfies because he's helping roast his second marshmallow. I was trying to get... this was easier when Mark was here to help us. He could do pictures too. It's really windy, folks, but he wanted to show you his second one that he helped roast this time. Yeah, all kinds of kids going on all kinds of slides. I put the last log on. It's not a very big bundle. I say it's like $12 maybe. Like anything, firewood's expensive right now. Like a lot of things have gone up, and that's why another reason why we're not doing them often, because we actually have fire pits. You know, we live in a national park, we live in Everglades, we have fire pits everywhere that we could use, you know, whenever we'd want to, but yeah, firewood's pricey. So, special treat for us to do this tonight. Special treat. But just enough, and the bundle's just good enough for just Teddy and I, so we won't be staying up late anyway. This will last just as long as we need it to. Just a nice little fire for Teddy and I. I don't think you guys can quite see from this angle, but we are roasting marshmallows while watching a zebra over across the way. And like I said, they got a full house in here today, so there's a lot of people along the fence line. But if I can, maybe in the morning I'll try to show you from somewhere. Bedding is laid out. Someone's already in his PJs. I've kind of knocked the fire down a little bit. I'll be poking my head out for a couple times, make sure it stays down, but it really didn't last long, but lasted perfectly good for us, huh, Teddy? I've got our camping trunk to use as a table. Pretty soon I'll be getting my laptop out to do some homework. Then I'll get my PJs on later. Just time to unwind, because we had the time change last night, so even though it's going to be lighter later, Teddy and I are both, I think, kind of feeling the time change, and we're not on the new time yet. But anyway, I do bring a nightlight with me too. That's my little parenting tip. If you travel with little ones that, you know, want to make sure they have a little bit of a glow of a light, put a nightlight in your suitcase. Just always make sure to do your room check when you leave to make sure you take it with you and not leaving it anywhere. But I've pretty much got everything else picked up. Might leave our chairs out. I don't think it's supposed to rain, so I might leave chairs out just so in case I come out and want to sit. And I'll show you the fire's pretty much, I just kicked that last log that's like the last piece I put on. Just kicked that down into the hotter part of the coals. That won't take that long, and then I can spread that out and it will be nice and safe, and I can go start homework. We've really enjoyed our night so far. Really quiet morning. I can see the zebra over there. I'll have to walk up by the game room later to try to show you guys closer. Teddy's in listening to a YouTube channel he likes, Kid Time Story Time. She tells really good stories, reads books, really quite animated, uses puppets. I'm gonna make some coffee. Usually when we're doing KOA stays, a lot of times I just bring an electric tea kettle that you just plug in, boil water. Kind of the same concept, except I didn't bring the electric tea kettle, left it home for Mark to use. I knew he'd want to make ramen or something. So I took out my fire maple. Boy, I haven't had this thing turned on in like ages, but all I'm just doing is boiling up some quick water. Same idea. Usually when I'm camping, I'm just doing instant coffee, nothing fancy. So I'm just doing some instant coffee. I did get myself some tasty creamer though, something Mark would never want, but I do. Almond and coconut creamer, unsweetened, ooh, caramel touch. And my poor old coffee travel mug, I really need a new one. Like the outside is peeling off from it and stuff. The inside's still good, but it's not very pretty anymore. But anyway, I'm gonna fire up the fire maple. I just poured water into my hydro flask, so you can, then it makes it easier to pour into the fire maple. Love the sound, love the pretty blue flame. Whether it's my jet boil or the fire maple, either one. Oh, my dearest Teddy, sitting here in a KOA watching yourself, and you requested even more baby Teddy. So here you go, another leg of your trip across the country. When you were just 1 month old, we had to move from Virginia, where you were born, to Utah. And here you go. I think in this leg we might actually go through Nebraska, I think, maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, stay tuned, folks. Sometimes it's just good to read the cloud cover. I knew when I stepped out this morning, I said, we're going to have rain coming. That humidity's too high. That moisture's too high. So I did a pretty good job to get some schoolwork done, get some social media done, YouTube stuff. Yeah, I will. Just let me show everyone what we've been doing. So I did kind of combo after that. Teddy wanted some outdoor play, and we did. We had some good fun, kind of hitting a baseball, playing frisbee since it wasn't so rainy. And then I told Teddy, I said, I got to start getting stuff in the van because it's coming. And I did want to do some puttering on my camping trunk. And then that red duffel bag is what we use for what I call my KOA or cabin bag. It's what we keep our bedding in, spare towels, face cloths, all of that. And I was just getting that all settled how I wanted to, finishing playing with Teddy. And I got Teddy inside on his Kindle. And luckily then I grabbed his toy box just in time before it came. And it's just one of those real brief ones. As you can see, we've got blue sky kind of around. But I got the important stuff in. The other stuff will be easy to put in. I'm hoping it will slow down in a while because Teddy still wanted to take a walk. Because yeah, we still didn't really take you guys for a very big walk around. It is raining, honey. We did it, Teddy. So we had a swath of rain come through when you last saw me filming. So I went in and kind of hung out with Teddy. We got cleaned up. We got dressed, all of that. And got quite wet just a few minutes ago. Actually, I got Teddy in because I told him, I said, it's coming again. And he said, okay, Mom, I'll get in. And then I got the rest of it in, trash included, that we have to drop off at the dumpster. And yeah, it's just going to keep having waves of it. So I guess, sadly, once again, guys, on this particular visit, I'm not going to be able to do an updated walk around down by the farm stand and where all the little villages and the other animals and stuff. I really apologize for that. I do hope we're coming again before the season's out. And hopefully on that visit, I can show you more. At least I did get to do a little tour of one bathroom. You did get to see the playground we went to, which was different than our previous video. And we did do a campfire with you and stuff. But other than that, the rest of it's gonna have to hopefully wait for another turn. Or I did put a throwback in the Dear Teddy playlist, so you could try to scroll around for that. Otherwise, gang, we're gonna kind of, I guess, start heading our way south. Peace and love, gang. Keep adventuring. And hey, Teddy, do you want to say anything else to anybody? Nope. Teddy doesn't like rain. Teddy, you don't like rain.